There we go. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Absolute Zeros podcast. I am one of your hosts, Josh. With me tonight, we got Chandler.
Hello.
And we have Steven.
What's up?
And
whoever is watching something in the background.
That's my roommates. Hold on.
Kill him.
he probably doesn't have a gun. And that's sad.
I don't.
Goddamn Canada.
I don't live in Canada.
Wrong person you're thinking of, Chandler.
No, I'm just blaming Canada for everything today.
Okay, then.
Stub my toe. Goddamn it, Canada.
Alright, so we're starting this off with a banger of shitting on Canada.
I mean, Canada is better than us.
I mean,
You shut your damn
it's
mouth.
not, but okay.
I mean, free healthcare.
Canada. Canadians.
Nah, Canadians. Fuck Canada.
I don't want to have to deal with polite people. They'll make me, through guilt, need to be polite back. Fuck you.
Like how we're starting this off with a banger of just shitting on Canada, and we're not talking about anything that we're already talking about. We're not off topic at all because we haven't gotten on topic.
There is no topic.
Who said there was a topic?
Podcasting effect that's the Hulk effect of podcasting. There is no topic.
There's no topic.
Except for like fucking real case murder mystery podcasts. Those have very important topics.
Those are pretty fun. Dude,
We're gonna
entertaining.
announcing it here. We're resurrecting Car Talk.
Resurrecting Car Talk.
We're resurrecting Car Talk. That podcast that one of the people that was on it died, and it's still somehow going.
Shit, really?
Yeah, he died, and basically what happened was he died, and they stopped the podcast, obviously, but even though there hasn't been a new episode of that podcast in like 7 years, it's still the top podcast on Apple Podcasts.
Good.
Okay, then. Interesting. Before we get any deeper into the asshole that is our podcast, anyone watching during or after the stream, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you guys want to see more shit from us. And the bell button actually is really important. That gives you notifications.
This baby seal in this deep fried batter oil.
So
you can't see it, but I'm holding both of those things.
Subscribe, or I'll take your Pornhub account.
Turn your Pornhub account into a Fortnite account.
There you go.
The ultimate threat.
Subscribe, or we'll take your Pornhub account. There you go. We'll take your kids and put them on Pornhub. No. We're not going there.
Calm down, Alabama.
I don't know.
Really
Maybe
so much Alabama as it is. I'm now kind of wanting him to just take a seat, just like right over there. Please go sit down. Just right over there. Have a seat.
Just over there.
Is this To Catch a Predator?
It could be. To Catch a Predator
podcast. Fun fact number 2 about this podcast: Chris Hansen's in jail.
Is he?
Yeah, he was arrested I want to say a couple months ago.
For?
Bad checks.
That's how they got
Al Capone?
That's
not what I thought they would have gotten him for.
I saw Chris Hansen arrested, and I thought, oh god, he's a pedophile. And it said for bad checks. I was like, oh, thank god.
He fucked
the most
the IRS.
elaborate fucking setup in history. How do we catch one pedophile? By catching hundreds of pedophiles.
He screwed the IRS. You don't screw with the IRS. That's how they got Al Capone.
True, they got him on tax evasion.
Yeah.
Anyone else remember the book you had to read in middle school about like a dude with a developmentally disabled sister whose dad's an Alcatraz security guard?
No.
Who hides a letter in his laundry for some reason that Al Capone and inmates do their laundries of the security guards. And Al Capone finds the letter and gets his developmentally able sister into like a fancy school, even though she's too old to get in.
That sounds like an interesting book, and I've never heard of it.
Fucking, no one ever remembers this book. I'm pretty sure it's called Al Capone Does My Laundry.
I never read that book in my life.
Al Capone Does My Shirts. God damn it! I knew it. It's a real thing. Historical fiction novel. Oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping it's real.
What? How would that be real?
I don't know. Al Capone's a real person, and his name's in the fucking cover. I doubt he got royalty checks.
I mean, you never know.
No.
Oh God! Apparently, there's sequels. Al Capone signs my shoes, does my homework, throws me a curve. Is this the fucking? Oh, I want this to be a fucking Robert Rodriguez trilogy.
Robert Rodriguez would do anything.
That dude's had an interesting career.
A Tale from Alcatraz. You
Robert
remember
Rodriguez has had such a weird fucking career.
that? Yeah, that's
Good
true.
one, but a weird one. From fucking El Mariachi, from I think it was in like UT Film School off like $3,000 to fucking the Spy Kids trilogy.
Don't
To
forget,
other shit I just don't remember.
Don't forget
Was
Dust
it
Till
from
Dawn.
Dusk? Yeah, that's the one.
We only talk about the 3. The others don't exist.
Oh yeah, there's 5 Spy Kid movies, isn't there?
There are.
Isn't Joel McHale in one?
I don't know. After 3, they just went with different actors entirely, and one had to do with time travel, I think.
Yeah, Spy Kids 4 out of time.
I hate you. I hate you for knowing that so quickly.
Oh, that was my childhood right there.
But Spy Kids 4.
Spy Kids 4. I want to say it was the 4th one. I think
Oh, maybe they didn't have. Maybe they didn't have 5. Maybe there's only 4. Yeah,
Well, let's make it
looks like
5.
there's only 4.
Yeah.
What would the 5th Spy Kids movie be about? They did Spy Kids 1.
Remaking the first one with better graphics, with the same cast, but instead of acting the age they are now, acting the age their characters were when it came out.
Oh my god, that would.
So Machetes and Antonio Banderas are still just Machete and Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, because they are.
And that weird Charlie Chaplin thumb madman, he's still just as fucking creepy as ever. You know, remember that? The fucking bad guys in the first Spy Kids were claymation thumb people.
Yeah, and Monk was
And
the main
The
bad guy.
hamburger on acid.
It was an all-star cast of a B-list movie.
Dude, that fucking
That movie
fucking
was
movie.
good, okay?
It's so good. It's so bad, but it's so
Don't
good.
shit on Spy Kids.
I don't think it aged well.
They,
The first one.
Spy Kids 3
dude, fuck you.
Game Over
One did.
with George
2 became
Lopez
the
as the
best.
main villain was amazing.
3 with Sylvester Stallone as the main
Dude,
villain.
Spy Kids 3 is the fucking best movie.
It also had George Lopez in it. I
That's
just want
what-
to point that out.
Sylvester Stallone is like 8 versions of the same fucking person. Do we count Shark Boy and Love Girl as the Spy Kids universe?
No, because they're not.
No.
How is that not the same universe?
They're not
Wait,
the
is
same
that one
universe.
Rodriguez too?
It is, but it's not the same universe.
Fuck you, it is now.
Retconning when we
What's
don't
that cinematic universe called? The Rodriguez verse? Wait, does El Mariachi and Spy Kids take place in the same universe?
Maybe.
God, I hope so. He shoots people with a guitar case made that is also a machine gun.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl was such a weird ass movie.
To this day, I can't finish it. I've tried. I can't finish it.
2005, an hour and a half.
Yeah, I don't.
It's
There's-
oh my god.
I'd rather stare at dirt for a fucking hour and a half than watch fucking Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
George Lopez as the as the main villain. It's just wow.
I'm gonna be honest, that movie kind of soured my reputation on him because I fucking loved his own TV show. Big Night, George Lopez, fucking great. Then I saw him as a weird electric man. I'm like, I don't care for this. Although his Twitter is an interesting read.
And then you have another, not a Robert Rodriguez movie, but still an interesting movie, Sky High.
I thought you were about to tell me that's a Robert Rodriguez movie. And
No.
A, it would make sense. B, and I would love it more.
And C, we needed a sequel.
Dude, Sky High's so fucking good.
It really is. 2005 as well. All the good.
Goddamn.
Oh my god, it's been over.
Was that a theatrical release or was that a Disney Channel movie?
Which one?
Oh, that's actually
Sky
a good
High.
question.
Sky High was a theatrical release.
That's the app. Yeah, that was the app.
Was it?
Because I went to go see it in the theaters.
Yep. Huh.
So we were going to talk about the boys.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Brothers. God damn it, The Boys is so good.
I have
Yeah.
not
So
seen it.
I hate everything about your existence right now.
this
I didn't.
this will
To
be
be
us
fair-
trying to convince him to watch The Boys.
I'm going to watch it because I've heard good things about it.
Pirate it.
I just as soon as you started the podcast, I was on Amazon signing up for Amazon.
It's in the
Prime.
trailers, so it's not a spoiler. At one point, Carl Urban, pretending to be a British CIA wetman, uses a baby with laser eyes as a machine gun, and it's fucking brilliant.
It's amazing.
Also, he's a great Southeast Londoner. He's a perfect Billy Butcher.
He's just a great actor.
He is really good.
Like, I can't wait for the continuation of his
Oh, I
Dread.
can't wait for fucking season 2. It's already different from the comics, but I can't fucking wait for season 2.
I know. It's coming out probably coming out next year, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it is Amazon, so they
Not
could.
soon enough.
No, it's never soon enough. You want it next week, don't you?
I want it now. I want to be able to just turn it on.
You wish they would have just done both seasons back to back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking, do you think I'm stopping at 2? No. I want to see
Yeah.
Homelander kill the president of the United States' head like a fucking watermelon.
He did
Spoils
that in
for
the
the boys
comics.
comic books. Yeah, he overthrows the American government
Of course he did.
Oh my
so
God.
okay, so the
with the
basic
superhero coup d'état.
the basic premise of The Boys is literally superheroes in actual real life. What would they be like? They'd be super druggies.
Spoilers. They're assholes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would. I'm pretty sure most of them would be assholes.
They
And here's the situation. You know how every comic universe, the Justice League, the fucking Teen Titans, the fucking Avengers, they've got the super crew. In the Boys, there's several like lower tier ones, but they're all really owned by one super evil conglomerate called the Vought Company, which turns them into movies, video games, merchandising, all the Hollywood bullshit you would expect with actual superheroes. Kind of how like in Shazam you see Batman and Superman toys. Yeah, that.
mm-hmm.
But they control basically 100% of the world's superheroes
Oh, wow.
and don't really let most of them do any saving, just use them to coddle America and steal money or make money. But the head honchos, the best of the best, chief of the chief, are the 7 because there's 7 of them and they couldn't be more aptly named, apparently. There's the Homelander, who is essentially Superman. If Superman
He's basically
was
he's basically a city destruction away from Injustice Superman.
what is it?
Nice.
It's Flashpoint where Superman's raised in.
Yeah.
It's basically Flashpoint Superman, except shittier,
Hmm.
but cockier. Oh, Homelander's a great, awful character. Like, he's a bad person in world, but the actor fucking nails it. The writing is amazing. He pulls off cocky shitbag so well. Then there's Black Noir, the mute something. I can't really talk about Black Noir without spoiling stuff. So he doesn't talk. He wears riot gear, and he's kind of been used as comic relief to this point. He just kind of shows up, doesn't talk, and steals the scene. There's Queen Maeve. It's Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
In function, it's Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
There's the Deep, who is basically Aquaman. There's no basically about it.
He is
He's
Aquaman.
Aquaman with a fucking
No.
Adderall addiction.
He's not Jason Momoa Aquaman. He is the League of Super Friends Aquaman.
A little bit.
Yeah. He's like the shitty Aquaman. Everyone
And
used to shit.
also Harvey Weinstein.
That too.
To be fair, in the comics, every dude in the Seven is in on that scene. You'll see it. You'll fucking see it if you know what I'm talking about. But there's the Translucent, the Invisible Man. But when he goes invisible, his skin becomes, a diamond material that's unbreakable.
Somehow.
But somehow also invisible. There's
A-Train.
A-Train, fastest man alive.
Basically Flash.
Yeah, he's the Flash. There's archetypes to this. They fit the formula, but also by doing so, they change it. And then there's the Lamplighter, but he's not really in the show. You just say, hey, he's retired. And you just kind of know that he's done some fucked up shit in the past, you find out. And he's replaced by Starlight, Annie January, the homegrown backcountry Nebraska good old girl who wants to save America.
She's a good girl and gets pats on the head.
She's actually fucking awesome. Erin Moriarty is the perfect homegrown country field mouse who goes to the big city and things aren't what she seems. Nah. Oh god,
She is a good girl.
It's so fucking good.
Yes.
It's so brutal. The language is. Watch the first 5 minutes. Though if you're not into like what happens in the first 5 minutes, the show's not for you.
I've seen the trailer, and it's one of those things where I'm like, at first I saw the trailer, I was like, this does not look good to me. But the more I saw it, the more I was like, it could be good.
Yeah, I was a little skeptical when I first saw the
first
trailer.
trailer made me go like,
Just that whole
and then
thing
I
of,
remembered what
because
it was, and I'm like, yeah.
it's not a spoiler because it's legitimately the very beginning of the trailer, but the Flash,
The liquidation
character.
of a woman.
Yeah, of a woman.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
that, I was like, that is one of those things where it's like, it's so cheesy that it just bugs me. And I'm
Fun
just
fact
like, I don't
about that scene.
care about that, but it might be good.
It's so good. Like, it's a silly starting point, but the rest, every episode is better than the last. In the comic, the main character, Hugh Campbell, our love lost. He's the man who, dead end job, likes his girlfriend. He's Simon Pegg, essentially. He's drawn and written to be played by Simon Pegg. Seriously, when they wrote The Boys, they drew him to be Simon Pegg. To the
Really?
point where when it actually got, screen time, Simon Pegg was a bit too old, so he plays Huey's dad.
I actually really like that, and I was amazed how good his American accent was.
Yeah, he's fucking good at it. Homelander's also British. And Carl
Really?
Urban's not. Yeah, and Carl Urban is American.
You would not
And
Think
Frenchie
Carl Urban was
actually has a
American.
very, very heavy accent.
Oh,
Frenchie
I love Frenchie.
I don't know if he's French or not, but Frenchie. Oh yeah, sorry. In counterpoint to the Seven, there's the titular of the Boys, the CIA group used to covertly bring down Stoops. The trailer, it's bastards. The CIA white group that brings down superheroes when they get too awful and shitty. There's the Butcher, leader, fucking husband whose wife disappears because of a soup. No spoilers there. And he seeks revenge. He's recruited by a CIA wet work operative who also has, anti-soups agendas. Then there's Mother's Milk. That's his name. We're not sure why either. He's just a big, badass.
What's your name? What's your name?
livestock-
Mother's Milk.
Mother's Milk. They just call him, and
Don't ask questions.
that's basically the scene. Then there's the Frenchman, Frenchie. He's an insane arms dealer, lover boy, crazy accent. Freddie Mercury with a hand grenade. He's great. I love Frenchie. Then there's Huey, the vastly out of his league idiot who fell into shit he's not ready for. Then there's the female. That's her name, the female. She has a character name, but I forget it. But seriously, her character name is also the female. That's her code name. I'm not being like a shithead. A soup so fucking powerful that they use her to fight other soups. And her and Frenchie have a thing, and I like it a lot. And it's all insane, and it's all great. There's no normal scenes in this fucking show.
No, and it's super hard R too, and I love it.
Oh Jesus! It's gory.
There's nudity. There's it's gory.
When laser
There's
beams cut through people, you see the chunks.
Yes, it's
You
super.
see the chunks fall.
It doesn't hold back, and I love it. And I need more.
It's really good.
I mean, if it's it's a thing of like if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you're going to make something crazy, like if the show is as crazy as it sounds, that's something where you just need to lean into it, lean into the chaos, lean into the crazy.
Yeah,
and just go for it.
Don't really ask questions, and just accept what you're given. I mean, there's some questions you should ask, and a lot of them get answered throughout season 1, and some are rest for season 2, and whatever they have planned before that. But just go in, just expecting the worst, and you're gonna have a good time.
Like super.
God damn it, it's so good. It's 8 episodes, they're roughly an hour each. Some are a little over, some are a little under. And oh boy, production value is high. Writing is perfect. Casting is on point. Acting is so fucking good.
Tensions are high too.
Yeah, Jesus, you fucking. Because you're not supposed to root for the boys, but at the same time, you can't root for the 7. You can't root for the superheroes.
Aren't you supposed to root for the boys if they're the main characters?
Not with the shit they do.
Oh.
But at the same time, they're also supposed to, because they're the lesser of. I won't say lesser of two evils. They're the more righteous of the evil. I mean, they're not even. Well, Butcher's perverse enjoyment of his job makes it a little fucked up, but God, he loves taking down superheroes. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
We all need a bearded Carl Urban in our life. We just didn't know it.
We just need more Carl Urban.
I didn't know that man could grow such a godlike beard. Is Carl Urban God?
No, that's Morgan Freeman.
I thought that was Keanu Reeves and I'm forgetting his name. God damn it. Obi-Wan.
No, that's the Holy Trinity right there. The Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. Keanu Reeves is the Holy Ghost.
God, the boys are so good. It's really hard to fucking explain.
And I do like that for the promotional shots, they shot they did a kind of callback to to the boys comic book with all of them standing around.
Oh, looking down, yeah.
Yeah, looking down with the red. Yeah. I like it. Amazon is doing a lot of good things.
Like, if what is it? Ben Affleck's Batman was in the boys universe, he would be right to be worrying about Superman.
Yeah.
He's not in DC, but like this is what he's afraid of.
Yes, exactly. And the ending of the boys too is just like, what the fuck?
Oh shit. Because it's different from the comics, so I was not ready for that change. God damn, there's been a lot of great comic stuff. Like fucking Umbrella Academy was great. Boys is all damn near perfect. I want more episodes. I want more now. Give it to me.
And Amazon is coming out with another show too. I can't remember what it is. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, HBO also has Watchmen starting.
Yeah,
See,
they have
that
that
one
too.
I
This
can't
year.
get into because I don't give two shits about the Watchmen.
See, I think what's cool about this is no one people thought that it's going to be the comics adapted. It's not. It's going to be set before the comics.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be a prequel to the comics.
Like, I could just
That's why it
fucking
doesn't look that good.
Never. I could just never get into that damn series. Like, giant blue jolly green jackass. I know he's blue. I don't care. My joke. I like my joke.
Yeah, Doctor
Dick
Manhattan.
hanging in the breeze, standing over China with his balls hanging out. I don't. Who fucking.
Here it is.
I mean, it's a pretty interesting take considering he was a hero and then he was just like, I left Earth because fuck humanity.
Also, doesn't him like being around anyone for 5 minutes give them terminal everything cancer?
Basically, yeah.
Doesn't he give his wife cancer?
I think so, but I think it was by accident.
Oops. Sorry, honey.
So it's before
I'm
the.
I'm going to the moon. I
So
don't like the Watchmen.
Huh. So it's before
Also,
the
Howl
actual
Batman,
series.
fuck you.
Yeah, that would make sense as to why the trailers haven't really intrigued me at all. Because I thought it was like either
Like, I
an
just
adaptation
hate
or
the
just going in a totally different direction from the actual
I
series.
hated that
And
damn movie.
It 100% could go and do the Watchmen comics, but as far as season 1 is concerned, it's going to take place in between the Watchmen comic or the Minutemen comics and the Watchmen comics.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So the other Amazon Prime show that I had just heard about is called Carnival Row, and it's a fantasy mystery thriller that has Orlando Bloom in it.
I think I've seen the fucking loading image of that trailer.
Mhm.
I'm confused.
It looks interesting.
Is he a cat person, or am I thinking of something else?
No, that's something else. The basic premise is a human detective and a fairy rekindle a dangerous affair in a Victorian fantasy world.
This sounds like Bright, but set 200 years before Will Smith is born.
I mean, it sounds interesting. The trailer looked interesting. Like, there's racism, there's segregation, whatnot. There's superhuman beings. There's fantastical beings and whatnot. So I mean, it looks interesting. I'm always down for any show that delves into Victorian era England.
I don't like the clothes.
I mean, yeah, well,
It's all ruffles and floof.
I mean, I don't mind that. It's just the Victorian era London has so much to offer. You could do so much stuff with it, even not going historical. It's just I like that time period.
That's fair. And I did like it's a bad comparison, but I did like fucking Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movies.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yes.
And I can't wait for the third
is
one.
coming out. Yeah.
There's a what? Fucking what?
Yeah,
There's the third one
yeah,
being made.
they're doing a third movie. It's just not going to be with the same director.
Yeah. Although I like how they waited until he was basically done with the MCU in order to do it.
I mean, wouldn't you? I bet his fees are way down now.
They're just like, yeah, we're gonna have to wait. We don't want you to. You're gonna have to wait.
It's like, we'll pay you more, but you have to shave your head right now. And then Disney just beats down their door with sledgehammers. You know what I watched today? It was interesting.
What's that?
Rocco's Modern Life Static Cling reboot special thing.
Oh, you watched it? Wait, what
Yeah.
was it? Where did you watch it at?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix now.
Yeah.
The actual series?
I've been
Yeah, the
Thing?
whole thing. It's an
no,
episode. It's not a,
it's
An
it's a
episode?
movie.
Oh,
or it's a. Is it a movie? It felt shorter
Yeah,
than a movie.
it's a movie.
I'd
It's
say
a
it's a
small
special.
animated movie. It was originally just made for Nickelodeon, and then they were like, no, I'm not showing
That's
this.
fuck. Yeah, once it starts with a Star Wars crawl, it ends with really really big man's nipples running the screen. I'm like, this isn't going on Nickelodeon.
No, it wasn't. It
When
wasn't.
his
Well,
nipples
when
take
you
you
look
back in time.
when you look at the original series, it's kind of shocking that that was on Nickelodeon because he was a phone sex
Oh yeah,
operator.
a lot of it kind of carries
Mrs.
over.
Big
to
Head.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Big Head wanted to clap Rocco.
Oh, she still does. That
The
has
episode,
not changed.
the big hippopotamus lady, he always got stuck in between her boobs.
Dude, it's. I did not think the Rocco reboot would tackle transgender issues.
Yeah, I heard about that. I was like,
That's basically the plot. They've been in space for 20
How
years.
is this gonna go?
They've been in space for 20 years. I'm not saying it's bad, dude. I like the special. I just wasn't expecting, you know. And I think it handled it well and nicely. They've been in space for 20 years for some reason or another. They come back to town, immediately fuck up everything in the global economy somehow.
Because that's how you do.
Everyone's adapting. Heifer and Filbert are like, yeah, phones, yeah, Starbucks. And Rocco's like, what the fuck you mean Fatheads isn't on TV anymore? What the fuck you mean? He's only upset, like everything's changing. He just wants his TV show back. And it's made by, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Bighead's son. So to save the town, he has to track down Ralph Bighead to reboot the series for a special at the very least. They track him down. After years of soul searching, Ralph is now Rachel.
Huh.
Hmm?
See,
And
I'm
everyone
actually-
off the bat, they're like, all right, fuck it. Can you still make the cartoon?
So,
They cheer, it's happy.
is it worth watching?
Yeah, it's worth watching.
Okay. Something
And
I'm
it handles
excited
the
for.
issues well, I believe.
Something else I'm excited for is Invader Zim Enter the Florpus.
See, I
Yeah.
was never into Zim.
Which comes out, I want to say, on the 26th. So in less than 2 weeks.
On Netflix,
I'll
right?
watch it. I was
Yeah.
never into that thing. I can get how people get into it. It's like just not my jam, but that one I never understood.
Oh, it's one of the weirder ones.
Can we get a Courage reboot? Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah, but only the slab.
No, everything stays the same except
No,
all
only
the
the
3G.
slab.
No, all the CG parts are made much more terrifying.
No,
In fact-
I want a full reboot of Courage with only the Pharaoh as the main antagonist.
Yeah, the slab.
What about the weird mouthless voice fox?
Oh, him. Jeez.
Or
Fun
Zeus
fact.
Goose? Or
Fun
Bathtub
fact,
Barracuda? Or Haircut Guy?
Courage the Cowardly Dog was set in my state,
Wisconsin?
Kansas.
Damn it, close. Courage the Cowardly Dog Show! God,
Yeah.
damn it.
That was a really good show. That and
That fucking show. We always go back to talking about 90s TV shows.
whatchamacallit, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Didn't that movie just come out? No, that's Scary Stories to Tell.
Scary Stories
Yeah.
Tell in the Dark. Yeah.
Yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark was a fantastic show.
Was that the R.L. Stein mini movie?
No, that was
with
Goosebumps.
fucking... I know. There's something else going on. I don't know what I'm thinking of.
No, that was Goosebumps.
There's something else with the same name. The
The,
fucking
uh,
Goosebumps was a jam. Monster Blood? Hell yeah.
The Are You Afraid of the Dark had some had absolute bangers of episodes. Like, I want to say it was like the second one was where a kid was being followed by an inflatable clown after he took his nose. And
Pennywise got a lot more.
The clown was just so freak. It was one of those things where it's like it's a funny concept, but when you watch it, it freaks you the fuck out.
Yeah, I've got the clown pulled up right now. He looks
That
terrifying.
doesn't sound right. Guys, I've got the clown pulled up right now.
speaking of scary stories to tell in the dark, by the way,
I've heard that's a pretty decent movie.
I watched it last weekend.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
way
just
better
like
than I thought it was
102
going to be.
mini horror movie stories, right? In a movie.
No, so what it is if you don't know, it's based off of the books,
it's a
which
one-
are of course scary stories to tell in the dark.
Oh, that's what the
is-
fuck it's based off of.
Yeah.
And
I'm never
it's
watching
just
it.
those
That's
folklore stories.
Mm-hmm.
But it pulls a Goosebumps. If you remember the Goosebumps movie, which was also good.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, I love that
it just
one.
took like random stories and put them into this movie.
Yeah, it's a full-fledged movie with various stories being told in it.
It is good. It was a movie that I did not expect much out of it. I went in thinking, okay, maybe a few scares.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, it's gonna be really cheesy. It was not cheesy. It was good. It's set in the 1960s, which I don't really think a lot of people knew.
Ooh.
But it's set in like 1967.
Is the movie set in 1967?
Yes.
Oh God.
Am I said 1967?
And it's set in 1967, and for some reason they keep mentioning the Nixon re-election. Like there's just like moments where you'll see a television screen and it will just show Nixon. I'm guessing that's to remind you that, hey, we're in the 60s, but
Yeah.
you don't have to keep mentioning it. That was something where I was just like, it took me out of the movie a bit, but then it got me right back in there.
Yeah, I can deal with it.
It was quite a bit scarier than I thought it was going to be.
Chandler, I know what we're doing Friday.
Do I work on Friday? I don't know.
I do have to say, it's actually a little bit more adult than I thought it was going to be as well.
Well, it's PG-13.
How many nipples?
How many nipples?
How many nipples?
Just the one.
I
Mine.
don't know.
I was asked to leave the theater.
I do have to say though, one of the things I did enjoy about this movie was that all of the ghosts, all the monsters, are played by humans. So they're all practical effects.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was about I think Del Toro said it's about 90% practical, 10% special effects.
Yeah, I could see where they would use special effects, like with the the Scarecrow. There, he has like a hole.
Scarecrow's real.
No, I mean
that hole is no, the Scarecrow with the hole is real. It's not a human. It's an actual Scarecrow that they made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
His name is Daniel.
No, Harold.
Damn. I was making that up. Does he really have?
Starting the movie off with that one as the first, big story, it was really good. That one gets you in the perfect mood for the rest of the movie because it's one of those things where it's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
You think you know how Harold is going to move, and you're 100% correct. Because if you watch Doctor Who and you remember the Weeping Angels,
oh my God,
where they move if you don't look at them.
Fuck that. Fuck.
That's what it's like with Harold.
I'm gonna make a horror movie set entirely in a mannequin factory.
Way creepier.
All right.
It's way creepier, and you do actually end up seeing him move, and it freaks you out because in your brain you're just like, that's not supposed to happen.
That's why you carry a lighter.
You're like, that's not how that's supposed to happen, but okay.
This sounds really interesting. I think we should see it, Chandler.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil the movie. Obviously, it does set it
Spoil
up
it.
for there is a sequel coming. I can guarantee you that.
Guillermo del Toro would love to do anything horror related or just anything creative. He is a master.
Let me see here. Scary Story. I'm going to look up the Rotten Tomatoes score right now for the movie. Rotten Tomatoes critics are at 82%. The audience score is 71%.
That's not bad.
So it has the certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics.
Yeah, it really is. It means more people liked it than didn't.
Yeah, it was like I said. I went in thinking it was probably going to be about a 5 or 6. one of those movies where you're just like, yeah, it was good to watch like
Mhm.
once or twice, but not much more. I came out of the theater going, that is a movie I'm going to buy and watch every Halloween. Just turn off all the lights, invite a couple of people over, and
Hell
watch
yeah.
every Halloween
Oh,
just to get in that mood.
it's not directed by Guillermo del Toro. It's
It's not. It's
partially
produced
written
by
by
him.
him too. It's partially written by him.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
He is credited with it. And he did do a
Mhm.
lot on the movie, to be fair. So even though it wasn't directed by him, he he was the one that kind of forced the company behind the costumes and everything to say and said,
Good.
we want these to look like they do in the books.
Good.
Do that and make them. If we're going to do these as people, we want them to be like they are in the books. But yeah, no, it was really great, and
No.
I'm excited for the sequel.
You know what? I just had an amazing idea. What if Guillermo del Toro pushed for a realistic Scooby-Doo series?
Yes,
Oh my god. It
It would
would.
just be the Scooby Doo Apocalypse comic line.
I mean, that wasn't a bad comic line.
No, it was pretty cool.
if we're in all honesty, I don't think it could top the Scooby Doo movie that was made,
Which one?
the live action one,
Which one?
There's two.
the
No,
first
there's
one.
more.
Well,
What?
no, wait, how many are there?
The shitty Cartoon Network ones don't count.
Yeah. They.
Daphne and Velma standalone does not count.
That's not a
yeah,
Scooby-Doo
Daphne and
movie.
Velma doesn't count.
No, that's terrible. That was a terrible movie.
So there was one, there was the first one, and then there was two, which was Monsters Unleashed,
Yeah.
which I think gets shit on, but it's actually pretty good.
Look,
Yeah,
we get
I
hot
do
Velma,
enjoy that one.
and Velma's already hot, so yeah.
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed the Scooby Doo movie. Speaking of Scooby Doo, Return to Zombie Island is coming out. I'm excited for that as well.
Same, but I wish it was in more the style of the first, or I wish it was more the animation style.
Wait, hold the fuck up. You say Return to Zombie Island?
Return to Zombie Island. Yes.
What?
Yes. They're going
What
back.
did you just say to me?
Which I think so considering that all four of those movies that they made, the animated ones that they made, which was like
Dude, there's a
Uh,
lot more than four.
there's four that are connected. So there's like Return to Zombie Island, Return from or Zombie Island, the cyber one where they go into cyberspace.
Cyberspace. Yeah.
Yeah,
The one where they find an alien and
yeah. I forgot what else there are. But yeah, no, all those ones that have that same animation style, they're all connected. Obviously, there's a fifth one coming out, which was the Return to Zombie Island.
then there's the one where they fight on the moon.
Yeah.
That one's great. It's not connected, but that one's great. It's basically Alien fucked Mass Effect fucked Scooby Doo.
So the ones that you're talking about that were connected, Zombie Island, The Witch's Ghost, Alien Invaders,
Yes.
and Cyber Chase.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I
Witch's
think-
Ghost. Tim Curry's in that, and so are the Hex Girls.
Yes.
I think Monster School is one of them as well. I think
Red
Monster
Shirt,
School is
Shaggy,
also
Monster School.
no Red Shirt Shaggy was in Cyber Chase.
No, because Red Shirt Shaggy is like wacky races. For some reason, he was half werewolf. That's
Yeah.
Red Shirt Shaggy.
Yeah, that's Red Shirt Shaggy. Oh, you
Now, Cyber Chase does have Shaggy in a red shirt, but that's just because the digital versions need different color clothing to differentiate
Yeah.
from the real ones.
you're talking about Ghoul School. That was 88.
Fucking
Yeah, with the Ghoul School with like the daughters of all the monsters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's the one where they go to Australia and play in a band?
I don't know.
X Girls are there.
No, the
Yes,
Hex Girls
may or
aren't
may
in that
not be there.
movie.
No, the one where they fucking go to fight the vampire Australian rock stars. The X Girls are definitely in that.
Oh, no, not Blue Falcon. You're talking about. Let me see.
We're
If
talking
I...
about the Blue Falcon.
No, you're talking about Legend of the Vampire.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's one with I think Kiss.
No,
No, not
that
Kiss.
one was Scooby Doo. That one was actually called Scooby Doo and Kiss.
Yeah, they did they've done Kiss. They've done a lot with the WWE as well.
That one I don't get.
Just John Cena loves Scooby Doo, man.
See,
He'll
there's a Scooby Doo Batman one. Scooby Doo
yes,
and Batman the Brave.
yeah,
What is
yeah.
it called? Scooby Doo and Batman the Brave and the Bold. Oh my God, that is a mouthful of a title. Yeah, no, Scooby Doo. There's a new one coming out. Scooby Doo and the Curse of the 13th Ghost.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they
What?
sell the fucking. It's Red Shirt Werewolf Shaggy again. They
no,
sell the
that
Mystery Machine for some damn reason.
no, that is because in the series Scooby Doo and the 13 Ghosts, I think they only ever got to like 11 or 12 ghosts, and then I think the series was canceled. So this is
I
basically
think we all
the
know the best
continuation.
Scooby Doo is a pup named Scooby Doo. I think we've spent a bit too long talking about Scooby Doo.
No.
Fuck you. Pup named Scooby Doo was by far the best series.
That
I
was
mean,
a
you're
good
not
series.
wrong.
What's new Scooby Doo? That one's better.
Oh my God. So I'm looking at the cast for Scooby Doo and the Curse of the 13th Ghost, and Matthew Lillard, the guy who played Shaggy in the live-action movies, is playing Shaggy in this movie.
Right, Zoinks, bro.
He's played Shaggy for the majority of his career after
Really?
that. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
man.
wow, I did not know that. All right. And also, Nolan North is gonna be in this movie. Oh God.
What?
Maurice LaMarche, that's good. Wonder who he's gonna play. All right, so this year, 2 Scooby-Doo movies: Scooby-Doo and the Curse of the 13th Ghost, and Scooby-Doo: The Return to Zombie Island.
That's yeah. Let me see. Scooby Doo and Guess Who? That's a TV series coming out this year. Let's see. Be Cool Scooby Doo, the shit TV show. Lego Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo and Kiss.
I'm sorry. Fucking what? Lego Scooby Doo?
It's a TV series short. I'm guessing from Cartoon Network.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Scooby Doo WrestleMania Mystery.
Fucking WWE.
Yeah, man. So ever since I think, ever since Scooby Doo, the first movie, he's played Shaggy.
That is really cool because he was really good.
Yeah, man.
Shaggy. Although it's really weird considering he was also in Scream.
Yes, he was in Scream.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Which
He was possibly...
Spoilers for a movie that is over 20 years old at this point. He's the
yeah,
villain.
that's right.
He
He's
is
also...
Ghostface.
He's one of the villains.
He's
Yeah,
Scream.
And he's also maybe in a gay relationship with the other. They never really go into it.
But that is really funny that he went from the bad guy, he went from Ghostface to, oh hey, I'm going to voice this stoner.
This
in the
iconic stoner.
cartoon. This iconic stoner.
He was also in Without a Paddle, which is a very
Yes.
underrated movie starring Seth Green. And clearly Matthew Willard. I forget the third person. There's 3 of them.
Scream is an underrated horror movie.
It's not underrated at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm.
Someone's dying. Or about to be.
I'm gonna lock my door.
Good call.
Another thing I wanted to talk about was Disney and their treatment of Fox.
I give 0. Hey!
Yeah, they're going with a pretty hands-off approach, especially when it comes to things like Deadpool, which I'm really glad about.
Sexy motherfucker.
Although I'm not sure if this was announced or what, but Deadpool will be a part of the MCU.
Yeah, they're
Supposedly his first MCU appearance will be Avengers 5.
Jesus.
Huh.
And he's just gonna show up.
Because he
He's
can
just
do
gonna
that.
be there. Like he's just gonna be there in the movie. I don't think they're gonna give an explanation. He'll just be there.
He'll just be the end credits.
He's gonna have Captain Shield. And he's gonna use it as like a fucking plate for tacos.
If we do get it, I want them to shot for shot remake a scene from the comics.
Oh yeah, which one?
Where Spider-Man and Deadpool meet for the first time.
Oh my god.
You remember? You know what the scene I'm talking about?
Hey, what? A lot of people say you look like me. What are you talking about?
Spider-Man looks at Deadpool. He goes, "Who are you?" And he goes, "I'm you from the future." And he just starts crying.
I would love to see Tom Holland and Ryan Reynolds do that.
I mean, they could tone it down to PG-13. They could.
I think if they're gonna do it, they're going
A lot
to
of the humor is
have
already
him.
PG-13.
I think what they're gonna do if they do have him in Avengers 5, he'll cuss, but it will be bleeped or censored.
And he'll
And he'll
acknowledge
know
it.
it is.
Environmental sounds will take place.
Yeah, he'll
like a
he'll
gunshot, or
acknowledge
like a
it.
squealing tire.
Oh yeah.
He's going to acknowledge it, look at the audience, and say, "I'm sorry, but the rating requires this."
Yeah, they do that. And I
Look,
could
I'm
see
here,
them
that's
still
enough.
keeping his solo movies R-rated too.
Well, they've said that they will be because they just want they want that to, be their own thing.
Mm-hmm. I've also heard, as a rumor, that because Dark Phoenix failed so miserably in the box office,
hard.
and that was one of the reasons Disney's stock went down significantly.
I mean, to be fair, Captain Marvel and Dark Phoenix are the same fucking movie.
This is true, but the rumor that I heard is that Disney might be thinking of actually just closing Fox.
Did Fox do Logan?
Yes.
Yes.
Fox did all the
Fox-
X-Men.
Yeah, Fox did. Yeah, they did all the.
They
X-Men.
gotta leave Fox open then, because they've given us the best of fucking Marvel movies.
I have. Speaking of Fox, I've heard
Logan's
rumor,
better than Infinity War or Endgame.
I've heard a rumor that speaking of
Fucking fight
Fox movies, I've heard a rumor that they canceled the Bob's Burgers movie for some reason.
Wait,
Wait, what the fuck you just say to me?
I can't confirm that. It's a
No,
rumor.
Hold
I have
up.
not been able to find it.
Put it in reverse. Nothing about canceling it. What the fuck you mean there's a Bob's Burgers movie in the works?
There's Bob's Burgers in the movie. This was announced last year.
What the fuck? How did I fuck this?
Bob's Burgers, the movie 2020.
Yeah, it's going to be a musical.
What? Of course it is.
Live the musical.
Half of the episodes
Yeah.
are musicals.
And people have been talking to Lauren, the guy who created the show, on Twitter about it, and he's been very open about the movie, talking about it. Someone asked, "Are we going to see Gene's albino friend?" He said yes.
Ken? We're gonna see Ken?
He said Ken will be in the movie.
Bullshit.
So he's been pretty open about stuff in the movie. Someone asked him, "Is there going to be songs?" He said, "Yes, it's going to be a musical."
Oh my god. I mean, it has to be. Half the fucking episodes are musical.
A musical
And
mystery,
really
they
good
say.
ones, too. I mean, they've already done Die Hard the musical in Bob's Burgers, so they could get away with it.
So I'm excited for the movie. I'm hoping it wasn't canceled
Dude, I'll fucking...
by Disney. I hope they didn't. I don't think they would do that. I don't
It's
think
John
they have a reason
Benjamin.
to.
I can't draw, but I'll animate the whole movie for free if you just give me the audio code. He's half the voices of that show anyway.
Yeah, he is.
It's
a surprising
it's a
number
great
of female
movie.
characters.
It's a great movie.
Sure.
Show.
Yeah,
it
it
would
is a
be a
really
great
great show.
movie too.
And it would be a good movie. However, you know what's even...
Hello?
Go to the what?
What's up?
Your mic.
Your
Popped.
mic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like Family Guy, when Cleveland got the axe. Like Family Guy took some pop shots in the Cleveland show, clearly.
Oh, yeah.
And also
there's-
at Bob's Burgers. I'm like, Bob's Burgers is an infinitely better written and just better quality show than Family Guy.
Mm-hmm.
I
For the
loved
Cleveland show.
I loved when Cleveland came back on Family Guy. He showed up in the bar and they played part of his theme song. And Peter goes, "Just a heads up, here's 9 seasons of everything we've been doing since you're gone. And warning, these have jokes in them."
I don't have a DVD player.
What were you talking about? What are you excited for?
Who are we talking to?
Yeah, you said.
Oh no, I was saying, you know what else is a good show?
Oh,
Letterkenny.
I love
I've
Letterkenny.
seen bits and pieces. I've not gone into it. All I truly know from that show is the phrase, "Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker."
Oh, Shorzy.
Damn it, Shorzy.
S&P, the choice of me.
Fuck you, Shorzy.
Get that W,
Fuck
boys.
you, Riley.
Better get the good while they're getting good because he's about to get caught. Fuck you, Shorzy.
By the way,
Fuck you, running him on
Shorzy,
cat's tail getting stuck in a window.
Shorzy is the exact same actor as Wayne.
Is he?
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Wait, what?
That's why you never see his face.
Fuck you, Shorzy. Fuck you, Riley.
Fuck
Tell your
you,
mom the
Shorzy.
next time I
Fuck
come
you,
home, she needs to
Jonesy.
pay my cell phone bill. He's got some fucking creative one-liners, Shorzy.
It's
And half the scenes he's naked
The,
or working out.
it's a fucking amazing show.
There's
I
one sequence of scenes where you just stare at his ass upside down in a shower.
Yeah, that's the first scene that he's introduced. Yeah, he's exercising in the shower while pissing.
All I know about that show is like that scene. There's a small amalgamation video called "Fuck You, Shorzy." That's pretty good. And there's a scene where the main two characters, Riley and something or other, show up to like a house and they're like, "Hold my spitter, bro! Hold my spitter!"
Yeah, that's
It's like,
that's
hold
the
up, you take your
very-
shirt off to
that's
fight,
the
but not your
beginning.
sunglasses.
That's the beginning of the series,
That's a great fucking series
and
opener.
it just starts off with the words, "Letterkenny is filled with hicks, skids, Christians, and hockey players. These are their problems."
Oh, God.
And then it immediately just shows Wayne holding his dog, standing in front of the barn, and he just says, "A couple hockey players came up to the produce stand the other day."
Hold the fucking phone. You take your shirt off to fight, but not your sunglasses.
I love that. He takes off his fucking shirt, leaves the sunglasses on. He goes, "What is that? You take off your shirt but leave on the sunglasses to fight?
Hold my
What kind
spitter.
of
I can't hold your spitter. You're holding my spitter.
What kind of backwards fucking pageantry is that?"
Shorzy, put your fucking shirt on.
And then
Or
it ends, and it ends. And he goes, "It's a hard life pulling. It's hard life picking stones and pulling teats, but as sure as God's got sandals, it beats fighting dudes with treasure trails."
Michelle Milet is pretty hot too in it. She's
I gotta fucking watch that.
Katie, the sister.
Oh yeah, although it's really jarring season 3 because she's blonde.
Oh yeah,
It's just like, why is she blonde all of a sudden?
I haven't gone that far. So.
Why isn't she blonde all of a sudden?
I think she explains it because they actually ask her in the show. They're just like, "Why are you blonde?" And then she explains it.
But yeah, watch it, dude. It's...
You know what else is really good? I haven't seen a full episode yet, but just somehow fell down a YouTube rabbit hole of clips and best of videos.
Mhm.
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley.
I haven't seen
HBO
it,
show.
but I need to.
It's we've been that's been around for a while.
Yeah. TJ Miller jumped ship from that great show as a pretty well-written character to do the Emoji Movie. Fucking
To be
dumbass.
fair, I don't think they would bring him back after.
After the train bomb scandal? No, I don't think they will.
Yeah.
And what was it? The 2 accusations?
I
But fucking,
Also,
he got Deadpool
the
too.
rape accusations.
I don't buy those.
I don't buy them either, but the train thing actually happened.
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah?
Did you hear about that?
No,
I
I
don't know
haven't.
one way
It
or
was
the
like
other about the
a couple
allegations,
years
but
ago. But
yeah.
he was on a train. This woman supposedly took his seat, and so he called the cops, saying that she told him that she has a bomb in her purse.
Oh
Something
shit.
along those lines. He called in a fake bomb threat for some very
Yeah,
petty.
he called in a fake because she took his.
Well, that's pretty shady.
And of course, he went to jail because makes sense.
And then he did the emoji, which is probably how he got out of jail. That counts as community service, right? Or
Unless
service against the
he's
community.
actually in community service.
God damn it, the emoji movie still makes me fucking furious.
The worst movie ever made.
No, the worst movie ever made is
The
The
Lizzie
Room.
McGuire movie.
No,
Fight me.
The Room.
No,
The Room is great and shut your mouth.
The Room is better than the Emoji Movie.
The Room
Let's
is my
see
Christmas
here.
movie.
All right, the Room has a 47% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is
Okay.
not surprising. Let me look up
People are stupid. This isn't news.
Emoji, the Emoji Movie. It has a 38%.
Yes.
Told you.
I love how under critical consensus there's just a do not enter sign.
Do not.
Critical consensus, we're not touching this with a 3-foot pole.
I actually have to see this now. Oh my. Yes, there is. Critical consensus. Fuck that.
Critical consensus. Moving on.
We collectively agree as a fucking species that this didn't happen.
Please Never Again by David Jenkins.
We get one collective special mind wipe, and we use it on the emoji movie.
And Sir Patrick Stewart was in this, too.
As a piece of shit.
As,
Like, literally, he's the poo emoji, if I remember
he
correctly.
is. He is the poo emoji.
I mean, when I guess you're Sir Patrick Stewart, you just get bored. There's only so much voicing from American Dad you can get.
James Corden was in this as High Five.
I don't like that guy. I hate his show. I hate his bits. I don't know why. I don't like his voice, and I don't like his hair.
I'm looking forward to him and Cats.
Fuck you. No one on Earth is looking forward to Cats.
That Cats,
People
the
are
movie
like-
looks terrifying.
Cats took... Sonic, the original Sonic trailer looked better than Cats.
I'm
no longer... Here's how bad that trailer is. I no longer want Idris Elba to be James Bond because he's in that movie. He lost the cred.
I am looking forward to Cats. I'm going to see it.
I looked up.
I'm gonna slash your tires on the way to theater.
I looked up
I will
Cats
100%
movie, and
review it for you
the
guys.
first image that shows up is Cats and Dogs.
Cats and Dogs is a great movie.
That is a fucking amazing movie.
That's one of the greatest movies of all time.
It's like, what would happen if your cat or your dog were secret agents? Cats and Dogs, the movie.
I will go watch Cats opening night and give you guys a full review of it.
You madman.
Why?
You madman.
I will sacrifice myself for this and let you know if it's pretty good.
Just
The
go
Or
watch
if it's shit.
No.
The musical makeup looks better than the shit that's in the movie. Just
$3 Halloween surplus store cat ears and magic marker whiskers look better than that CG. Also, all the fucking cats they want in the world. That movie's gonna be garbage.
I'm predicting it now. It's not even gonna make $500 million.
Well, it's gonna make money, but I'm gonna be angry about it. And I'm pretty sure there are people out there who are willing to take those odds. Dude, I just... He doesn't deserve to be Bond anymore. Cats? Come on, Idris Elba. We gave you a pass for Dark Tower because you were the only good part of Dark Tower,
I
and you're
actually
also
didn't
Idris
see that
Elba.
movie.
No one did. That's also part of the problem. But come on, Idris Elba, just. Also, we gave you another pass because of your character in The Office. You got the 2. You don't get another one. Luther gave you a couple passes. You've now spent them all.
You know, a cat movie that I actually haven't seen that I've probably been wanting to see, Keanu.
I've seen Keanu. It's interesting.
Key
There's
and
no
Peele.
other way to put that movie. Like if Anna
Interesting.
Faris is in it as Anna Faris.
Anna Faris is Anna Faris.
Yeah. Although she's drug addicted, Anna Faris. I don't know if Anna Faris is drug addicted, but she's playing drug addicted herself.
So that good or bad?
I don't. It's been years, man.
uh, I'm looking at these images, and there's people.
It's just a long Key and Peele skit. That it is. It's an hour and a half Key and Peele skit.
No, I'm still under Cats movie in like the search, and people have photoshopped cats, just generic cats, onto various different movie posters and whatnot. Like the Great Gatsby.
They're great.
The Great Gatsby.
Also,
Good
fuck you,
felines.
Scott Fitzgerald. That book is terrible.
The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio was fucking fantastic.
No, it's not, because it's still the Great Gatsby story, which is inherently awful.
The Great Gatsby is good. What are you
It's
talking
a
about?
bad story, and also it's set in the fucking 20s or 30s. Why the fuck is Jay-Z in it?
Because
Money.
that was done. Well,
Dumb.
no, it was done
Dumb.
because. Will you let me explain it to you?
No.
Do you want to know why Jay-Z was the soundtrack of that movie?
Because it's symbolic of the disparity of
'Cause-
wealth within the story.
No, it wanted to show you. It wanted to show you how intense the parties were and how hype the parties were.
Yeah,
But
disparity of
jazz
wealth.
music does not really convey that in modern day.
That's fair. Also, for a story that's quote unquote a masterpiece, unquote terrible, 0 stars would burn again. I did actually burn my copy of The Great Gatsby in high school. Anyway, nothing in that book actually happens. Every single plot point is by coincidence. No one does anything to set it into motion. Oh, let's switch cars. Oh, you'll see me drunk driving that other car who I'm not in when I hit that guy's wife who thinks it was me. Then he kills me because that other guy did a thing when he happened to saw her driving my car drunk. Oh, what's that? My next door neighbor for 2 days is the cousin of my ex-love. What's that? She's across the water. What's that? She's in town at my table.
Have you
What's that? We went
Have
to a
you
hotel to have a fucking conversation.
have you seen the Family Guy episode where they parody The Great Gatsby?
Yes, and they're
Yeah.
completely right.
They are. I love it because they're watching it. Goes, come to think of it, there's a lot of coincidences in this movie for it to be considered an American classic.
I've
And he's
actually never
right.
read The Great Gatsby.
Don't.
I'm
Do
not
it.
gonna.
Okay, you should read it.
suggest.
It's worth reading. It's not a
Don't
good
don't read it.
story.
It's a boring book. Like the book is boring. The movie is better.
I might can see that. I never saw the movie.
The Leonardo DiCaprio movie is way better because the book I found the book very boring. I loved the movie.
There's only so much you can connect to stories about old, rich, white people in an era you didn't go to, using words you don't use,
Exactly.
referencing a city you don't live in ways no one used. What's that?
By the
I
way-
live in the East Egg on the Brooklyn River on my mansion on the Town's End? Why, bully, old chap. Fuck you.
By the way, I don't know.
I'm
if
reading
you
this on
wanna
my
put
phone.
it-
I'm not going to connect to that.
I don't know if you want to put it in the podcast, but you're welcome for what I put in the general chat.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too. I need to see this. Also,
Hashtag pictures you can feel.
also Grumpy Cat.
Grumpy Cat's still alive.
No.
No.
Aw. Should have lied to me and said yes, jackass.
Ow! 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 No. Fuck no. Where'd you
You're
find
welcome.
this?
It was on my Facebook.
Oh my god. No. Just no.
You're welcome.
You're you're terrible. You're a terrible human being.
Thank you. It means a lot.
I also have a photo of a guy using a pair of toenail clippers on his teeth.
Why fucking goddamn?
Ah.
My teeth hurt. Don't ever put those words in a sentence again.
No.
What the holy goddamn?
That's a hell no for me.
Right now, if this was a Trolley Tom Kickstarter scenario right now, I would have Trolley Tom run over you. Oh, gee, oh my, oh shit, oh fuck.
Just
Did you
have
guys watch those videos? The Kickstarter Cyanide Happiness Trial by Trolley videos?
Trial by Train.
Trial by Trolley is what it's called.
Is it Trolley? Oh.
Good sir. Because he's
yes, I
Trolley
did.
Tom.
Yes, I did. And they're
Glorious.
hilarious. There we go. I think.
I can't find the photo. Damn it.
No, please God, no.
I'm trying to find it.
Don't you fucking dare.
I'm putting it in here.
So, no, don't you dare, don't
I'm
don't
doing
you
it.
dare. I do think we should end relatively soon, but before we do that, I wanted to talk about
Space bees? Bees in space?
bees
Space
in
Isis?
space. It's
Isis?
bees in space. It's the new parody from Mel Brooks.
Oh, he's
I've
making
watched a
another
couple
movie?
Mel Brooks movies recently, and they don't necessarily hold up.
I mean,
You're welcome,
They're
guys.
still funny, but they're not.
Robin
like-
Hood Men in Tights is pretty fucking
That's
funny.
what I'm talking about.
Spaceballs.
A lot of those don't. Spaceballs is eternal. Men in Tights is good. It's a good movie.
Blazing
It
Saddles.
loses something. But you fucking Blazing Saddles is 10 golden hearts out of 10 golden hearts perfect.
What about History of the World Part 1?
I don't know what that is.
That is an awesome movie because I want to say it's Mel Brooks plays Moses,
Oh
What?
yeah.
and he comes down from the burning bush and he goes, "God gave me these 15 commandments," and then one of the tablets falls over, it breaks. He looks at it and goes, "Oi, 10 commandments."
What is it? Springtime for Hitler?
That was the producers.
Was it?
Yeah, the
Oh.
producers.
You know what I
the,
can't fucking wait for? Taika Waititi in Jojo Rabbit. Have you seen that fucking trailer?
Yes, I have.
Taika Waititi plays a little German boy's imaginary friend who is Adolf Hitler. Played by Taika Waititi. Directed by Taika Waititi.
Speaking of
my
Taika,
old friend.
speaking of Taika
What's
Waititi,
wrong, little man?
fucking give us What We Do in the Shadows 2 already, goddammit.
Dude, Taika Waititi is such a... It's not a great sentence, such a good Hitler. But watch the trailer, you'll be like, okay, goddamn, I want to see this.
You're like Adolf
It's-
Hitler.
it's a
but at least Hitler
hilarious
cared about
trailer.
Germany or something.
It's fucking hilarious. I
By
love
the way,
this
guys-
trailer.
You're welcome again.
I hate you. I hate you so goddamn much. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Not doing anything. I'm just laughing at. Oh no.
Okay. But yeah. Before we actually do stuff, I wanted to talk about for everyone in the chat, and afterwards, I want to talk about a new podcast, or not podcast, a new show. We got cooking up. We had an anime podcast a while back that we just kind of stopped, and gonna kind of be bringing it back as a strict 1 hour show. So yeah, it's might be starting that this week. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But,
What's the first anime? I will definitely want to be on this.
Ghost Stories.
Ghost Stories.
What is it?
Ghost Stories. Goddamn.
It's not Ghost Stories.
Oh, I've never heard of this anime.
We shall.
Okay,
It
we
won't.
might have to make Ghost
It
Stories.
won't be like. It's not gonna be like Anime Club where we talk about a single anime every week. We're just talking about anime.
God,
In
we'll
general.
talk about High School DxD then.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. We can talk
We'll
about.
talk about
fucking-
first two topics. JoJo. First topic's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, High School DxD, and Cowboy Bebop.
Anime Power Hour. There you go.
I've seen one of those.
Is it High School DxD?
It's High School DxD.
Yeah.
Every dude has seen High School DxD.
Oh god. Does anyone remember? I consider it the harem predecessor. Like there's other harems, but
It's the harem quintessential. It's the quintessential harem anime.
no. What I consider the anime I'm about to talk about, like the godfather of harem anime.
Okay.
Not because it's the best, just because it's the oldest I can think of that like fucking pushes the limit.
Mhm.
Anyone remember a little show called Girls Bravo?
Yes.
Never
God
heard of
damn
it.
it.
Yes.
That's
My
not
God.
surprising. Watch Girls Bravo. Get past the fact that you're not going to be quality. It's like 2 decades old. But enjoy the lesbian naked mud wrestling scene. Or the bathhouse planet. It's a ride. It's not a good one. It's not a bad one. It's just a thing.
2004.
God, was that 04?
Yeah.
God damn it, I'm old.
Yeah. It's
I accidentally closed out my app.
Good job.
well,
I did it. I was like, oh shit.
either way, we're about done. Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
Shut the fuck up. You wanted to do 90 minutes.
That's fair. I'm tired.
And I do have Avengers Endgame now on Blu-ray. Fucking finally.
Saw
Yay.
that.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
He
So,
just can't hide it. He's about to
if
lose
we're-
control.
As long as we're wrapping up here, I feel the need to mention that Kevin the Cube has a memorial now in Fortnite.
Fuck
I
Fortnite.
don't know what any of the fucking words you just said mean.
You don't
Just-
know what the word memorial means? Are
You
you
see, you lost
retarded?
me when you said the. It was already over my head. You said Kevin. I understand Kevin. I know it's a name. I have a friend named Kevin.
Kevin the Cube. It was a giant cube that came into Fortnite. Giant purple cube.
Okay.
Mhm.
He was pretty cool. He went around the map, put satanic runes all over it, and then he pieced out and made the lake into Thanos Lake.
Y'all
For,
fucking
like, a week.
remember when that game was about shooting zombies to survive
I've
the storm?
been playing Save the World mode on that, and it is really fun.
I think
actually.
you mean Fortnite mode because that's what the game was, and fucking bullshit started.
Yeah,
that game was
I've been
fun.
playing that one, and that is actually really fun.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
pretty
bad at it
cool,
because I'm
honestly.
not clever enough or
And
creative enough to
It
create
is
characters.
coming. It is coming out for free this year.
What is
They
Good.
the
confirmed
story
Save the
mode?
World. Yeah.
That'd be nice because I don't want to pay for anything Fortnite.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've been playing that. It's fun.
I find it hilarious. Not hilarious. I find it weird that the week Ninja went to Mixer, Twitch hosted or featured a porn stream on his old
Channel.
Twitch channel.
Yeah, that's great.
He was pissed and everything. It's like, I don't do this for older people. It's children. I'm so sorry that you had to say that. I don't know. I don't watch Ninja. It's just I don't know. I don't. I could care less about Fortnite. It's not that good.
Speaking of Battle Royale,
Please.
apparently Modern Warfare is going to have a Battle Royale game mode.
I was about to say, please no more battle royale in anything. It's just a
It's going to be
multiplayer.
free to play. That the battle royale mode is going to be free, and it's going to be separate.
It's not battle royale. It's called multiplayer.
It's called battle royale.
Fuck you. It's a multiplayer experience.
But yeah, apparently, supposedly, Modern Warfare will have one. It will have a blackout type mode, but it's going to come after, and it's going to be free.
It's called Every Man for Himself.
It's just called fucking King of the Hill. What the hell are you talking about?
It really
One dude
is
has
King
a
of the
thing.
Hill.
Everyone else wants to take the thing from the guy. You kill the guy and take the thing, and now you.
They just want to take. They just want to take his gas tanks, his propane tanks.
Oh, speaking of King of the Kill or King of the Hill,
Kill.
to bring it back around to bring it back to the Cleveland show, King of the Hill was canceled to make room
Good.
for the Cleveland show.
Okay, then I have to say, I'm happy the Cleveland show existed because I hate King of the Hill so much. Bad. I
But
love
also,
how much I hate it. I love how bad it is.
Speaking of King of the Kill,
What?
God damn it, Bobby, you fucking shithole.
have you never heard of King of the Kill before?
No.
It's the battle royale mode for H1Z1, I want to say.
Dude, I want to.
And it was made by Brandon Green, aka Player Unknown.
Dude, I want
there's
Yu-Gi-Oh
also
to have a battlegrounds mode.
There's also a heavy metal album by Annihilator called King of the Hill. Or King of the Kill.
But speaking of H1Z1 and DayZ type games, DayZ has been given the most strictest rating in Australia.
Really?
Yeah, it's illegal to sell in Australia. The retail copy is because.
But hear me out.
What?
So, and what you're saying is, it's the highest on their list of no-nos. Which makes sense because it doesn't matter here. It's on the bottom of the list, and everything there is upside down. So the bottom.
Is it DayZ or is it Days?
It's DayZ.
It's DayZ.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why
It's DayZ.
they gave it the RC rating is because of marijuana.
There's weed in DayZ.
You can smoke pot in the game, and it gives you a few buffs.
Of course it does.
To them, that was bad enough for them to say no, but they are changing it. The developers are changing it for the rest of the world as well.
You just gotta find fucking Snoop Dogg in game.
Because when one country requires it, then every country must require it. So therefore, all players need to have the same.
Has anyone played the World War Z game?
Nope.
No, was that Overkill? No, Overkill's The Walking Dead. Never mind.
No, that was Saber Interactive. Or Mad Dog Games.
I have not, but I heard it was actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it's 7.4 on IGN.
I had friends that played it. They thought it was alright. I just
would
not
like
spending money on like a Left 4 Dead rip.
I'm just looking forward to.
I still don't get it, Valve.
I'm still just looking forward to. Oh god, what's trying to think of the game.
If Valve produced
the
3
parkour
games,
zombie game.
oh god, fuck, what is it? I hate you. I know what it is. I have it. God damn it. No.
Dying Light.
That's the one.
Yeah, Dying Light 2 is going to be amazing, and I'm waiting for that one.
If Valve just fucking nut up and made 3 games, Half-Life 3, Portal 3, and fucking Team Fortress 3, they would have enough money to fund themselves for the next 20 years.
They have
and
said
also
that they
probably
will
cure cancer.
They
Was-
did say that they were working on Half-Life 3, but it will never come out.
Oh, cool. They're making the one no one. Give me Portal.
They
Has-
did say that
is
there
there
was
actually
a
a-
Half-Life 3 in development, and it's not going to come out because it would never meet people's expectations.
Is there actually a Team Fortress 1? Or is it...
It's fucking Team Fortress?
Think so. Yeah, just Team Fortress.
I've never...
Pretty sure.
I've never seen that.
I want. Just give us Portal 3. We just come on. Just
Yeah, there is a Team Fortress, except now it's called Team Fortress Classic. And
Yeah, I
it was
see
released
it.
in 99.
Okay, I see it.
but were there hats?
Hard hats. No?
God damn it!
Okay,
I want
fine.
Portal 3 so badly. Just fucking give me Portal 3.
Have you
Team
guys...
Fortress 2 was released in 2007.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Over
Guys,
a
we're
decade
old.
ago. Yeah. We're very old, and I think we should stop because of that. So yeah, that's been the podcast. Hopefully everyone watching before and after the stream had a great time listening to us old assholes just
Before we go, you
Sure.
want to know
What?
you want to know
What?
when Gary's mod was released?
no.
2004.
Jesus Christ.
And with that we end the stream. Hopefully you guys had a good time. Hit those buttons and we'll see you guys next week. God damn.
I want to meet the fucker that came up. Who thinks? I want a game where I can make games within the.
I don't
know,
know,
I
but
wish- I
he's
want Achievement
he's
Hunter.
made a bunch of money. So
I want
Yeah.
Achievement Hunter to play that Melon Bomber mode in it.
You see,
I
I've
keep
seen-
seeing.
I see ads for it. I've never once been able to play it. I don't know what the fuck it is or what it means.
I want them to play it.
Achievement Hunter would be great with it.